Hey, welcome to the attic. Things a bit crazy in my life, my work and such, but I'm going to record a quick Freyalise video for you today. What is Freyalise? She is an elf planeswalker, and in Historic Brawl you can play planeswalkers as commanders, and her abilities are +1, untap one target elf. That elf and a random elf creature in your hand perpetually get +1/+1. Now the untap is pretty cool because we have a lot of elves that tap for mana and multiple mana at that. We got a -1 that seeks an elf card, so that's basically just draw a card, but it's going to be action. It's going to be an elf. And then at -6 we can conjure a Regal Force, which is sort of like a bad Craterhoof Behemoth, kind of. It's like a 5/5, comes down, draws a card for each green creature you control, which will be a lot of cards. We do also have Craterhoof Behemoth, which is the classic Elves finisher. Just a 5/5 haste beast, and when it enters, creatures you control gain trample and +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. You can also run, what's it called? The one from the Ravnica, the new Ravnica sets that kind of does an impression. Craterhoof is the best if you got it or got the wild cards. Also, Return of the Wild Speaker is one that you should just have for your Historic Brawl collection. Don't underrate. We've got the draw effect and the +3/+3 to all non-humans. And we've mostly got elves in this deck. Let's take a look. We've got 33 elves. And I believe the shapeshifters might also be elves. We've got just elvish standbys like the Visionary. Oh, we've got Allosaurus Shepherd, which is another overrun effect. We got some fight effects, Blizzard Brawl. We're going with the snow elves because we've got Sculptor of Winter, we've got Boreal Outrider, we've got a couple snow payoffs. Blossoming Defense, we got to protect our elves, our good elves. Jasper Sentinel, Llanowar Elf, Snakeskin Veil, more protection. Fastwood Fortification, Spell Land. War Master, another overrun effect. Fauna Shaman can help us dig for our elf closers here. Heroic Intervention, very good card in this meta, as you will see. Incubation Druid, Inscription of Abundance, or Inscription of Abundance. It's a fight spell, but you can also gain some life or put some +1 counters into the north. Another snow payoff. We can actually use that to grab Faceless Haven, which is an elf. And Leaf Gilder is a 2-mana elf that taps. Oh, Cannon's Transformation is another one that you can just kind of ice the commander for a little bit. Paradise Druid, Sculptor of Winter, some mana dorks. Skyshroud Ambush, elf themed, Freyalise theme, look. And it's a fight spell that lets you draw a card, which is great. Song of Freyalise. Got all the Freyalise in here. Paragon, Thorn Lieutenant, Wildborn Preserver, the Vanquisher. So 3/3 Death Touch, which is no joke. Clan Caller is just a Lord. We can't search up other Clan Callers, but a 2-mana Lord is great. Sylvan Anthem, Lord effect. Cold Steel Heart, more snow, more ramp. Finale of Devastation, usually to get Craterhoof Behemoth, but you can get a mana dork or whatever in a pinch. Grab a Llanowar Elves for 3 mana. Balaged, Spell Land. Fierce Empath, can grab Craterhoof. Cannot talk this morning. Growing Rights. It's the best you can do for a Gaia's Cradle in this format. Visionary, Nurturer, Realm Walker is great. Just play elves off the top. Reclamation Sage to destroy artifacts or enchantments. Another one you can grab with the finale if you need to. Rishkar. Springbloom Druid, more ramp. And leaves an elf behind. Sprouting Renewal. Oh yeah, that removes artifact or enchantment. I think I just searched elf and just started putting elves in. Circle of Dreams Druid, another impression of Gaia's Cradle. Llanowar Tribe, elf that taps for 3 green. It was great. I mean, remember, we got the untap ability here. Faceless Agent, Heraldic Banner. I mean, you know a lot of these if you've played some Historic Brawl. Here's another Elf Lord Canopy Tactician. Most people don't see. You know, if you don't want to spend the rare wild card, you probably still can make the deck without the Canopy Tactician. I remember thinking about, oh, do I really want to spend a rare wild card? But I did. Oracle Moldiah, Beast Whisperer, the Solana Huntmaster, great value at 4 mana here. Vanquisher's Banner, kind of like a Beastmaster, and a Lord effect all in one. And we got Ugin and the Great Henge. No, Faceless Agent has been upgraded to 2/2. When I made this deck, it was just a 2/1. So this deck has improved without me doing anything. We have some +1/+1 counter stuff in here. So we have Karn's Bastion. Also, you know, can proliferate our commander. Scavenger Grounds to fight graveyard-based decks. Garen Brig for more creature ramp and some deserts. Yes, to just go with Scavenger Ground, Bonder's Enclave, draw cards, Blast Zone in a pinch. I don't think you really need that one, but you know, we got it. Somebody lays out a ton of artifacts or something. You can Blast Zone them. Okay, so let's get to the matches. Oh, I should also mention, still for a few more days here, you can enter and win free cards on my channel. Go back through my videos, find the information about the giveaway, and enter, and then come back and watch this video. All right, let's go to the matches. Playing some Freyalise. A lot of land here. I like the Cold Steel Heart and the Beast Whisper and stuff. Let's just keep it though. Why not? Or at least we'll let us seek some elves. Against the old Nico Bolas. Probably running lots of interaction. Might be better to dump our hand as fast as we can. Yeah, the old Beast Whisperer. Okay, yep. I thought, a lot of interaction. Let's go get Faceless Haven. She seems to be running a little slow here. Mana efficient, we'll play Varus. I'm gonna blow up the heart, that's okay. New biggie. Let's see, how many can I play here? Dungeon do we want to go into here? Tomb of Annihilation? Try to race? For long-term value? Guess we'll just go Fandelver. When in doubt, Fandelve it. Yeah, we'll keep that Elvish Archdruid on top, thank you very much. And, we can go to combat now. Riding to the bottom, not bad. Smack on the old opponent. With Thorn the Tenant. Womp Preserver might be justifiable, right? It's a 4/4 flyer here. Guess if they cast it, we lose it. Yeah, we lose it. That's fine. I think we're gonna win this race here. Varus has reach, right? Yeah, Varus has reach. Make a treasure. Yes, we got some big elves. Beacon elf, I think.
Skyshroud are transgressions against me. Skyshroud is home to many of my kin.
Yeah, they're not gonna block, so. Oh, they are gonna block. Plague Crafter. I could just recast Freyalise. Yeah, plain color. Then insight, sure. We could either have a bajillion mana, but I think we want to keep seeking an elf.
Defenders of Skyshroud, to me!
One for each elf you control. So if we do that, make that useless, and then play Marwyn. I did that in the wrong order. But I want to be able to activate Faceless Haven. Beaten down. Broken, beaten down. Can't even get around. That no man cane. Falling hit the ground. Shivering in the cold. I was like, how'd they get a forest? Oh yeah, they stole it from me. Bitter and alone. That ends up being a 2-mana draw land spell sometimes. Oftentimes, probably. Top 2 cards of opponent's library. Hostage Taker. Okay, I'm gonna take. Which one? The Archdruid? No, they're taking Marwyn. Clearly the play your opponent's deck. Let's start blessing.
Our magic bears fruit.
Card. Heroic Intervention's cool. Attack with Faceless Haven. Do they block with a bunch of stuff? if that Ward 1 saved the Varus. Blood on the snow. Perfect. Had the exact card to deal with that. Yeah, I'll sacrifice this wolf, thanks. And that's a concede. Heroic intervention versus the board wipe. Playing Freyalise against Emery. Uh-oh. Artifact combo. A little bit land light, but I think we can manage it. I don't think Emery will remove the sculptor. We hope. Okay, we can get the Beast Whisperer down. Turn 3. I don't remember what combo this deck uses. It's something with energy. Aetherworks Marvel or something. They certainly got plenty of mana. Problem is, like, I could remove Emery, but they can just cast it for 1 blue again. Let's see. Ooh, draw. A lot of Huntmaster is pretty good. We don't have enough to play, I miscalculated. Let's have this fight Palladium Mirror. I'll take out something that generates 2 mana for them. Spell Pierce, okay. Well. Use this as an overrun effect here. We can get wide enough. Your Golem. Pick up Beast Whisperer. C'est la vie. Can't quite Steel Leaf and fight. Well, it seems very shrewd here. Mystic Forge, sure. I'd be doing him a favor to kill Emery. they got in their graveyard so far. Terrarion. So they can replay that every turn. Ooh, the Forsaken Monument. Holy camoly. Need my elves that blow up artifacts stat. Where's the Heliod's intervention when you need it? Weird. Oh, well. Seems pretty good, actually. I will name Elf, I think. Don't mind if I do. Let's have that kill that. Now, the way is clear for a big attack. And they're at 3 life. So they kind of have to combo off this turn. I'll face my wrath. That's a good play, but it used up a lot of their mana. Their shield, sure. Bring Jaw Trap, sure. They still got Mindstone mana. They got 2 colorless hanging out there. Okay. So if I just pump the whole team, they can block Lisalana, and they take, I think up to 12. Definitely. It's +3/+3. Good game. Okay. Elfball. Didn't even have to play our commander. So, what did we learn here today? We learned that a bunch of elves that make mana is pretty darn good. Lisalana, go wide, and then pump the team with Return of the Wild Speaker. Commander Classic here. Did not get to see Craterhoof Behemoth go off, but even something like Stillleaf Champion, which is almost vanilla, is just, you know. And then Varus as kind of like a bad version of our Beast Whisperer. But anyways, Freyalise, Elfball, fun to play. Can craft it. Is there any way I can see how many rares and non-rares they have in a deck? It should do a little breakdown. Well, anyways, I'll export this deck list, and you can look at it on Tapped Out or one of those sites and get the breakdown. But you know, you can go. I mean, most people have plenty of mythic wild cards. It's the rares like Strixhaven Stadium you might not have. You definitely need to spend the rares on the Elf Lords. For the ones that, like Elvish Archdruid, is worth the craft if you're going to do this deck. But you don't necessarily need stuff like Growing Rights or other things. But, you know, a lot of uncommons and commons in here as well. Anyways, thanks for joining me here in the attic. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.